I want to introduce to you Helen Drexler, who is our very, very brand new board chair. She was elected by unanimous vote by the board and begins her leadership role as chair of our board as of now. And so, thank you, Helen.
Thank you, Sue. It's really a privilege to be here. I'm seeing some familiar faces on the slides, so I keep looking up there and going, oh, look who that is. I grew up in a family where volunteering wasn't necessarily an obligation. It was just something we did all the time. So I grew up in a church family. My father is a Lutheran missionary and Lutheran pastor, and I can't tell you the number of times we would go places and do things and help out. And when I see pictures of volunteers painting and putting in flower gardens and sorting clothes, it's rewarding to know that people really believe in the power of giving back and paying forward. And when you do that every day for us, it's a real privilege to be on a board where I can represent an organization that benefits from your investments. So thank you very much for that. It's a real privilege for me to be the incoming chair of the Parent Pathways Board today, I guess, effective immediately. The individual who I'd really like to recognize tonight, who had to leave early because he has tireless hours invested in his community and with his family, so he did have to leave a little early tonight, and that is Doug Hock. And Doug is the outgoing chair of the board. And about a year ago, when I took on vice chair, I immediately knew I had to watch what Doug was doing, because when you've never been the chair of a board before, you really want to learn from the best, and you want to look at how others do that role. And so I watched Doug for a year really provide humble leadership, strong leadership, took the Parent Pathways organization through a transition in leadership, which is never easy because our outgoing executive director had been with us at the helm for a long time. And he just had such a grace about him and a wonderful, committed dedication to the work of Parent Pathways that I couldn't be more proud than to follow in his footsteps. And he's probably up there somewhere in a picture. So he's not here, but let's give him a round of applause. And Doug, if you're out there, pay attention.